What's up, everybody? It's The Rundown, August 23rd, and this is brought to you by the NASCAR Cup Series regular season finale at Daytona International Speedway. Drivers will be putting it all on the line to secure the final spots in the playoffs. Daytona always delivers incredible racing speeds at 200 miles an hour plus, and you know there will be wrecks and drama to come at the Super Speedway. All this will be on the Barstool Sports book. We're offering exclusive bets for you to get in on all the action and win big. A lot to bet on with NASCAR. Stay tuned for our bets later this week, and be sure to tune in to the NASCAR Cup Series. Tune into the NASCAR Cup Series regular season finale at the Daytona International Speedway this Saturday night, 7 p.m. on NBC. That is, of course, Saturday night after Friday night, Rough and Rowdy, Chef Donnie versus It's QCP. Who you guys have? Chef Donnie, right?
I know it was QVC.
QVC?
Oh.
Home shopping, a little home shopping.
Yep.
What about Lang versus Pac-Man Jones? That's the other title fight.
I'd like to fact check what that means.
Yeah, what is that? Can we translate?
Well, that's good. That's when the ghost usually catches Pac-Man. You hear that blah, 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 blah.
Okay. There we go.
You know, Pac-Man Jones is probably going to be seeing Ghost after that fight.
You think Pac-Man doesn't have what it takes to beat Lang?
Oh, come on. It's going to be lights out.
Yeah.
Lights out Lang.
I see what you did there. That one I understood.
Lang's he's just a fucking monster. But obviously, listen, he said it himself, obviously Pac-Man's going to have the athletic advantage, but I don't know, like it helped, of course it doesn't hurt, but just 3 one-minute rounds, like you're just going to go that brawl. I think experience matters a lot. You see it a lot in all types of fighting. Experience is a big deal, so.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
But you know what? He should be used to losing. He played for the Cincinnati Bengals.
There we go.
Fontes perfect, going for his own teammates' ACLs and MCLs.
And Bobby Lang's never lost, 5-0.
Right, Bobby Lang's more or less a real fighter compared to Pac-Man. Neither of them, both of them athletes, but could either of them do the Milk Crate Challenge? That's the big thing this weekend. Everybody's been walking on milk crates. You like that segue, fact checker? Thank you very much.
That was good. That was strong.
You need 49 milk crates. I counted. 49 milk crates to do the Milk Crate Challenge. They stack as high up to 7. That's 7 feet off the ground.
It's pretty high.
You boys think you can do the Milk Crate Challenge?
Maybe I could do 3.
3? I think that's fair.
Yeah, maybe a little like a 1-2-1 kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the most in shape people, it seems, have been going face first in the milk crates. Frank just tweeted some guy that might need to go to the hospital, fell right on his back. People have been getting basically scoliosis from falling on these things.
You know, every year. But you know what? I say this. Paris 2024, the Milk Crate Challenge, it looks like a perfect Olympic event.
I love it.
I love it, too.
I love it.
So you think milk crates, just regulation milk crates in the Olympics?
Why not? I mean, they have rhythm dancing. I mean, the Milk Crate Challenge looks like a more
they've got skateboarding.
Legit sport than skateboarding.
Yeah.
Surfing.
The real question is, where are people getting all these milk crates? Because I looked it up this morning. Milk crates were $32 on Amazon. And now they've gone up. They're $37.70.
That's price gouging.
Yeah, that's
price gouging. That's not right.
So what is that? 4 hours? In 4 hours, they've gone up about $5.70. Wow.
Say it's probably not right, but it's just brilliant. You know, just got to strike while the iron's hot.
Supply and demand.
Milk crates have never been hotter than they are right now, ever.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like a hotter time for milk crates.
Now,
honestly, if you asked me how much a milk crate was, I would have thought they were like $1 each.
Now, after this fad passes,
wrong.
what are you gonna do with all those milk crates?
Put your vinyls in them?
Fact check. Do you believe the CIA is involved and they are putting milk crates into neighborhoods to make this Milk Crate Challenge?
To injure people?
It's a big theory.
Like they drop milk crates off in the hood like they did crack?
Yes, correct.
That's like that's like
the
what we're
big
going for
theory
here?
going around.
Okay. So Reagan's behind this?
So to speak, yes.
You know, that could be. I think they dropped them off to see who could be a super soldier. They're trying to figure out who's a super soldier.
I mean, we found him.
Yeah.
We witnessed a man roll a blunt. That was, all joking aside, I don't know if there's like 6 human beings on planet Earth that could do that. That was just like such elite levels of just like athleticism and just like amazingness. That's the only word I can go with, amazingness.
But you know what?
Just stunning.
The fact that he was already a little toasted might actually help.
Calm him.
Yes.
Calm the nerves.
Keep him centered.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. They also saw a lady do it in high heels, which looked impossible.
I didn't see that one.
That
She pulled it off?
She pulled it off.
I saw one where the they cheated a little bit. Instead of having the 49 milk crates, they were moving some as they were going along. So he'd have one milk crate, and they had an assistant like move the milk crates up and along, and he actually ate a sandwich and did some curls at the top before coming down.
I love that.
And he was successful.
Yeah, I don't know. We were going to do it this week for lowering the bar, the milk crate challenge, but the ceilings in here, they're not tall enough. They only give us about, I'd say, what are these ceilings? 12 feet? They give us,
You
So
have to
7 feet
sign-
of the crate, and then you got 5 feet.
Also going to save a lot of money on printing for those waiver costs, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we definitely need some waivers.
100%.
I mean, we rode scooters. I mean, Nate broke his wrist.
Yeah.
That was on flat ground, essentially.
Still hurts.
I think it just goes without saying that if you get hurt in here, you signed a waiver already. You know what I mean? Everything falls under the umbrella of you work for Barstool.
When you signed your
sign a waiver.
contract, you
yes,
signed the
exactly.
waiver.
Yeah, you know you could get hurt. Anything else to add about the crate challenge? How long do you think this is going to go for? Do you think someone will die doing it? I think someone's going to die, and then we're going to stop.
God, I hope not. You just kind of put that in the air.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I wasn't planning on saying that, but
Remember the Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
And people were walking off cliffs and walking into traffic?
people are getting
Yeah.
robbed. They're getting robbed. You know your location. Don't have to worry about that with the milk crates, I imagine. But
I mean, doing a swan dive 7 feet from the air. I mean, if you hit it right, you're
there were some people
toast.
that I was shocked they didn't break their necks.
yes.
Because most people, when they fall, it's from the highest point.
Also-
it's that transition of getting over the top one to that next one. That's, it seems like, where everyone falls.
People are setting these up in like fields, but also in like back alleys on concrete. Like people are falling on concrete, which is what amazed me. Kanye versus Drake. Frank, you were dying to talk about this. Kanye versus Drake. There's more beef. Last night, Kanye kind of doxed Drake, gave away his house location, and then Drake got on Instagram Live and posted a video of him laughing in his convertible, which is
I mean, I guess that's
the ultimate like rich guy.
Yeah, but isn't Kanye right now just sleeping in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
So
I mean,
he got kicked. He got evicted, Frank. Falcons got games coming up.
He went to another stadium, and now he has an event in Chicago this Thursday. Apparently, Drake said some stuff in one of his songs with Trippie Redd, one of your favorite artists, Frank. But no, they're still beefing. Do you think this is a real beef? Do you think they're just going to 808s and
There we go.
What is it? 808s and smoke breaks? Do you think this is a real beef? Or do you think they're just trying to?
It is in the sense
plug
that
each other?
when the whole thing happened with Drake and Pusha T, that was legitimately real because he basically was. There was a moment, I believe it was Drake, I think went out to Wyoming. They were in a recording studio together, and Drake confided in Kanye about the child that no one knew about that now obviously everyone does. So that was how Kanye told that to Pusha T. Pusha T put that in the song, and it blew up. So I think after that, it was real beef because that was a real, like, not just like some rap shit, whatever. That was some real, like, thing going on in his life that he pretty much put out to the world that he didn't want him to. Then Drake went on the Barbershop, the LeBron show on HBO, and basically said he had like another response to it that was gonna like, that he claimed was gonna be like groundbreaking, just like change like the entire scope of like the world of the shit he was gonna release, and didn't do it. So I think this beef is real.
Who's that guy who's like the godfather of that world who told him that he's not allowed to put that out there? That guy's a legend.
Maybe Rick Rubin?
I don't know. It's some guy whose name nobody knows, but he like
I don't know.
pulls all the strings. He's like, no, you're not allowed to.
Because
and then it
my
ended.
theory on it is that he was gonna say that I fucked Kim.
Ooh.
Drake. That was my theory, that he was basically going to say to the world I had sex with Kanye's wife, which I think is possible, especially before they might have dated because she got around a little bit. But
There's been rumors about that. But can you imagine telling Kanye
yeah,
a
but his
secret?
life hasn't been destroyed. I mean, every man the Kardashians touch gets ruined.
yeah, look at Kanye now.
Or gets infinitely better.
Yeah, that too. They make a lot of money,
Yeah.
Frank.
Ray J's still
Great
making
for
money off
great for
that.
your brand, yeah. Bad for your mental health probably, but brand strong.
get
Fact
one-
check, one guy got addicted to crack.
Oh yeah.
But he
Lamar
just
Odom.
competed in a phenomenal celebrity boxing match and won. He's a winner. Congrats
All right.
to Lamar Odom for knocking out Aaron Carter.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by Showtime Pay-Per-View, and the Most Valuable Promotions presents Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. God damn it, Tyron Woodley. I'll get it one of these days. A 5-fight pay-per-view event in Jake Paul's hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. That'll be awesome. The professional boxing card will take place Sunday, August 29th. The action-packed pay-per-view telecast will be produced and distributed by Showtime Pay-Per-View beginning at the special time of 8 p.m. Eastern. The Barstool Sportsbook is the official sports betting partner of Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, and will have tons of ways to bet the fight all night long, boosted odds, featured bets. The main event will feature renowned content creator and undefeated pro boxer Jake the Problem Child Paul and former UFC champion Tyron Woodley. Tyron the Chosen One Woodley. Same Woodley. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Order now, go to Showtime app or showtime.com/pay-per-view and watch the live event on any supported device. This event is also available via all major cable, satellite, and telco pay-per-view providers for $59.99. Showtime pay-per-view, get the fight. Who do you guys have in that one? Woodley or Jake Paul? Jake, the problem child, Paul.
So I've been a supporter of the problem child just because I want to see like just how far this thing can go, how much it can keep growing. Recently, Jorge Masvidal, who I would obviously admit knows a lot more about fighting than me, has worked with both of them and says that Woodley's going to knock him out. So that scared me as someone who wants to ride the Jake Paul wave. So I'm going to stay with my pick. I've said it the whole long. I'm going to ride the Jake Paul train. I'm going to stay with the problem child, but I'm worried about him.
Woodley's won a UFC championship.
5, Frank.
5.
5 of them.
So, yeah, there's no way Jake Paul's winning this fight.
Jake isn't the one that fought Mayweather. That was Logan, right?
No, that was Logan.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Jake's the one that sent Nate Robinson into sleeping.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
that he did. Yes.
Also,
Yeah,
Big Cat and Dave will be at that fight as well.
They're doing something with it, right?
They'll be
They'll
on
be doing
mics,
some
yeah.
betting segments, I believe, between each fight.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. And they'll also be at Rough and Rowdy.
Yes.
27th.
Commentating the fights this Friday, 7 o'clock.
Sure. Yes.
Sure, yeah. If you get to your seat by 7 and it starts at 7, yeah. All right. Speaking of fights, SummerSlam was this Saturday. Barstool was there. Everybody, it seems, from Barstool was there. We have Glenny. Does Glenny want to come and talk about it? Glenny, do you want to talk about SummerSlam? Glenny, we need you. Glenny did the Sunday conversation with
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. I was about to say Kyle Orton. Oh, so close.
Brothers.
But Caleb, Glenny, Randy Orton, Sunday conversation. Glenny, how was SummerSlam? Give us a little rundown of the SummerSlam.
It was a lot of fun, man. I mean, the open bar was cool. We had great seats. That was fantastic. We had really good seats.
There was SummerSlam open bar was the first thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm a whore for a good stadium.
course,
it was
of
very
course. I
nice
love
to see
that.
Allegiant
Yeah.
Stadium. I would venture to say that that's the top stadium in the world right now to go check out. So that was very cool to see. And the wrestling itself was unbelievable. Being that up close for Cena, the whole "you can't see me" thing.
Yep.
Crazy.
I was gonna say Roman Reigns got the title over Cena.
Yes,
Right?
Randy Orton. We got to see him do the RKO. That was sick. Him and Riddle. Riddle was KFC and Fights' guy. Riddle and Orton tag team win. It was a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very fun.
So was everyone who's associated with Barstool? Did they win their match?
No, Sheamus took the L against some creepy demonic guy, which I wasn't a fan of.
The Ballard, the Demon.
I think his name was
Ballard?
Damian Priest.
Nah,
Is that
never
who?
mind.
Yeah, Damian Priest's like graphics when he walked in. It was like burning candles and like
Oh,
burning
yeah,
flames.
the lights go
It
down
looked
and,
quite
like-
demonic. I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah,
so I
scary.
wanted Sheamus to get that dub, but it was a lot of fun. Really, really fun. The
Devil
girl-
wins again.
Yeah, the girl Carmella, she popped in. She was a Paisan. Apparently, she was out in like a minute. The bad streak for the Italians continues. And yeah, no, it was a great time though. It was a lot of
And the
fun.
highlight was open bar.
Open bar was awesome.
Open
It
bar
really
was
was
awesome. Hell
sick.
yeah.
It was
Hell yeah.
super. It was super awesome. The open bar was great, and it was fun to see Randy Orton. He's like Feinberg kept saying all night. He did the Friday Night Pints with Riddle, and we were just super invested in our people. It was very fun to see the RKO. Amazing.
It's like seeing your friend in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Orton was great. Great Sunday conversation, and yeah,
Awesome. Thank you,
fun
Glenny.
times. Thank you, pal.
Yeah, SummerSlam, Barstool, Las Vegas, open bar. That's not all that's going on in the office. We also have the Mensy Experiment. Phase 1 has begun. Mensy is living in Billy Football's apartment, and they've been training together. There's a blog about it. Mensy is on about 1,000 supplements. Would you say that's correct?
Yes.
We did Pinkcentra earlier, and he said that Billy is just giving him a bunch of supplements. He has no idea what they are, but he is taking them. So
Yeah,
there we go.
he's on some sort of cycle I saw. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Usually when it's cycle, it's either steroids or
Right.
single, double, triple home run. That's as far as I know of cycle.
Menstrual.
I don't think he plays. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Good cycles.
Vibs, how many people you think are in the comment section thinking that we look like the number 100 up here?
Frank. That's why Frank's the best in the biz. Get ahead of it. Say it before they can. Say it before they can.
Let me stand up. That's perfect, Frank. Yes. The number 100.
Does three guys look like the 100?
That made this whole thing worth
talking
it.
about today's topics.
But the Mensy Experiment's underway. He was also at Dead & Company. You
I
were
was
there
also
as well.
there, yes.
You were in whose booth?
We were in Stu Finer's
Finer's
suite, who
suite.
actually, unfortunately, Stu couldn't make it. But
Right. He was at the Eagles. He's going to the Eagles the next day.
I guess it would have been last night he went, yeah.
Highlight of Dead & Co. It was you. It was the most random crew I've ever
Yes.
seen in a photo. You, Za, Big Cat, and
Mensy.
Mensy.
What
More random than this crew.
Honestly, it was, I had no feel, I knew like just the general, like just hippie and tie-dye and drugs and whatever, but it was a fantastic time. It was one of those, I tweeted earlier that day that I wanted to kind of listen to some songs, get in a little groove, get a feel for it. Everyone said, no, don't do that. Just go in blind, just vibe, have a good time. So that was what I did. And with that, I would say within like 10 minutes of being there, I was like, okay, I get it. You look, especially from the suite, kind of just looking around the whole
Yeah.
city field, and you're just seeing everyone's just wearing tie-dye, just vibing, just swaying, having a good time,
Yeah.
probably on quite a bit of different substances.
Yeah.
And everyone was just having a blast. There was no fighting, even though,
Did you have an open bar?
they had beers.
Open.
I'm a vodka guy personally, so I went out to the beverage cart, got a couple beverages myself, but beers, food, we had a fantastic time.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a Dead concert, Frank?
No, I have not been to a Dead concert.
It's prime people watching. It's like it's like Tim Burton made a race of people for a concert and they're there.
Bill
Deadheads.
Walton, basketball
yeah.
player, legendary, would spend his entire off season following the Dead everywhere they went.
I
Yeah,
get it now. I really do. It is like, it doesn't, like, because it's like cultish in the sense of like you see like just everyone's so into it, but it's like not like the negative terms that you put cult with. It's very like, it's very friendly, very fun, very just like easygoing, just good vibes, good energy.
I watched the Grateful Dead documentary, Long Strange Trip, one of the top documentaries I've ever seen. But there's a situation where they talk about how Jerry Garcia created the situation as the boss. So like no one is in charge. It's just whatever the situation brings up. Whoever can deal with it the best deals with it. So
Basically, who's the most sober?
It's basically communism.
Whoever's
yeah.
most equipped to handle something serious.
Yes. But
Who's taking the least amount of acid?
I like that. I like
Well,
that.
He can handle
It seems like a good vibe. It seems like a Dead concert's a good vibe. It's pretty much all I had.
After show, the hurricane that came through this
I was going to say, well, the after show, I have two things. The Hurricane Henry, Tropical Depression Henry,
Henri.
Did it affect anyone? I did not know it was happening. I got a text from my mom. She was like, are you bunkered down? And I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Kind of just stayed inside because it was pouring rain.
Yeah, it was raining. Frank?
Well, they had another concert that was going on Friday in Central Park. On Saturday night, they had to stop the concert. And ironically, Barry Manilow was playing I Made It Through the Rain as the rain stopped the concert.
So Barry Manilow is Mother Nature?
I was going to say, is Barry Manilow still alive?
He's the one pulling the strings all this time,
Well,
Frank?
it was like an all-star concert, and Barry Manilow was on the stage. I made it through the rain, and then lightning struck, and he said, "Okay, concert's over."
Yeah.
I'll say it rained for like 3 hours Saturday night, and then yesterday it was just, I mean, it was raining, but
Like a nonstop drizzle.
it was nothing. It was the
Yeah.
worst hurricane I've ever seen.
Nothing from nothing, but Henri, pussy.
That the storm drains don't have enough time to go down, so there was some pocket flooding here and there.
Oh yeah, Hoboken, master of the flood.
Yeah.
They just always flood.
No
They're just
sewage.
built to flood when there's any sort of rain at all.
Yeah. Also, after show, Jimmy Hayes passed away, hockey player, unexpectedly. So more to come on that. I'm sure Dave will say something about that. So think about Jimmy Hayes' family. As a
Condolences to
stoolie,
his
he's been
family.
here many times. So I think that's the rundown.
Tragic.
Hate to end it on a sad note. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.